Hi, friends. Welcome back to Live, Laugh, Love Life. I realized a little while ago that I, at some point, stopped introducing myself. Like, I just forgot to do it. But hi, I'm Clara, if you don't know me. Um, Welcome to my podcast. It's a fun time. I'm probably not going to do cuts this episode, so get excited because I just am getting really, really, really sick of editing. So, yeah. Sorry that I am not centered today. It's bothering me too, trust me. But this is the only way that I could make the lighting look like I was even a little bit human. If I sat right there, it literally made me look like a ghost. I mean, I look like a ghost right now too, like just like a sheet. Like you could not even tell my skin from like the wall. So, we're sitting over here. Um, oh, my notebook's over here. I didn't even write anything, so it's just here for emotional support at this point. Today I'm going to be talking about the seasons because it is like mid 30s out today, and also daylight. It wasn't daylight savings, it was like back to normal daylight, I guess, standard time. Which I get why we do the daylight savings thing now in the other part of the year, like the summer and stuff, because you would need more light in the seasons that you're doing, like farming and stuff. In the winter, when the conditions are no good for farming, like, who really cares how much daylight there is? I mean, now we care because it just like throws you off, but I apparently this is naturally how it's supposed to be. So, whatever. I'm kind of scared of the dark, so it getting dark earlier is not totally ideal for me, but it's okay. We have to live with it. Yeah, so today I'm going to be talking about the seasons. I live in New England, so we have all four seasons. It's sad how climate change has sort of affected the seasons, though. I'll try to talk about that a little bit, mostly when I talk about winter, my baby. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna start by just like ranking the seasons and then talk a little bit about each of them. Just share whatever I want to share because why not? So, my favorite season, we'll start off going best to worst. So, my favorite season is fall. So, we're in it right now. Reasons why I like fall the best. I love sweater weather. I feel like it's just the perfect temperature having like 50 degrees and not that much sun. I mean, I still somehow manage to get sunburns in the fall. I know I should be putting sunscreen on every time I go outside. I just don't go outside enough to remember to do that. So, oopsies. And apparently you can get sunburned like in your car, which makes sense because like windows still let light through, but it just bothers me because I feel like I'm inside, but I still have to put sunscreen on. The other reasons I like fall, I mean, it's just like such a nice season. Like everyone gets so hype and excited for fall. The pumpkin spice stuff, like I'm not really into even the flavor of pumpkin in general. I used to like it. It's not really for me anymore. I don't really like pumpkin pie. I don't really drink coffee, so all the like Starbucks holiday drinks and things aren't really my thing. But it's still just like the vibes. And like I do love pumpkins. I'm very proud of the pumpkin that I painted this year. It is a Yukon themed pumpkin. I painted jerseys with like players' numbers and their names on the backs, and then in the middle, I painted a husky. I had to do it off a picture, and it looks a little funny, but honestly, it looks a lot better than I expected it to, and I was really proud of myself. The players I put on it, I did five. I did AZ Fudd's jersey, Caroline Ducharme's jersey, Sarah Strong's jersey, KK Arnold's jersey, and Janet L. Alfie's jersey. So I might put like a little video or photo if I can figure out how to do that. It probably won't happen. Don't get your hopes up. But I'm really proud of it. Every time I see it, I'm like, oh my God, guys, look at my pumpkin. She's perfect. And the day that it rots is gonna be the day that a part of my soul dies because I love her that much. Yeah, it's kind of a problem. So yeah, pumpkin painting is fun. I don't like carving pumpkins. The guts, just like ew. Pumpkin seeds, they taste like fine. They're just not good enough for, like, they're not the first thing I would choose. They're just kind of like eh. And the only part of them that's good if you like roast and salt them is like the crunchiness and the salt. But once you get to the actual pumpkin seed taste and like the aftertaste, it's gross. I don't like it. And it's definitely some people's thing. Like, I'm not trying to yuck anyone's yum here. I'm just saying it's not really for me. I feel like I'm saying reasons I don't like fall. I Another big reason is because there's not really many bugs to worry about. Like, it's after the summer, it's such a relief to be able to step outside and not be like swarmed by mosquitoes. And that's just like a local problem where I live, I think. But regardless, it's really nice to be able to breathe and like not be scared that a fly's gonna like fly up my nostril or something. The one bug we do have to worry about, I mean, there's a couple, but the main one is ticks. Yeah. If you know, you know. If you're going hiking, if you're even like going outside for a long period of time, I did like a yard cleanup, just like raking some leaves for an old woman the other day, and I literally doused myself in bug spray. I was like, the ticks are not getting me. And they can jump too. If you ever wonder how you got a tick, like in your waistband or like behind your ear when you didn't feel anything crawling before, they are leapers. They can jump. Like if you bend down, that's normally I feel like how they get behind your ears. Like if you bend down while you're outside, they can be like hiding in the grass and just whoop, right onto your head. There you go. I haven't gotten a tick in a while. I think it's because I've started being way more selective about petting the dogs, and when I do it right after they go outside is a no for me. I also wash my hands right after, partly because they just leave like grime on my hands. Ugh, our dogs are so dirty, but I love them. They're so cute, but they're so dirty all the time. And it's gross. um, why else do I like fall? It's just like a chill season, and it's also the anticipation of the holiday season is so nice. Like, I love being able to look forward to the family gatherings on Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, and just like the leading up to it. Just the leading up to it is so fun. I wasn't a big fan of Halloween. I do like candy. It's not my favorite. I'm a very picky eater, even with my candy. Immediately, anything with nuts, out. I did, though, have a Reese's Take 5. I decided to try it, even though it said it had peanuts in it. I mean, I know it has peanut butter, and that's fine. I'm good with peanut butter. But the actual, like, solid, like, pieces of nuts, like, gross. But I tried it and I feel like I did not notice the peanuts at all. I was like, maybe they just missed this one when they were making it in the factory because I feel like there were no peanuts in it. I just tasted caramel and peanut butter pretty much. And the crunch was a pretzel. So, where were the peanuts? I don't know. But so that was not bad. But everything else, I mean, anything like coconut or like the almond joy thingies, those are gross. I won't eat Snickers. And then I also don't like gummies. Mm-mm. And the smell. I've discussed how I don't like fruit. So most fruit flavored things I won't go for. It has to be very specific things. Like there are more things that I don't like than what I do like. So in terms of Halloween candy, I feel like I say I don't like gummies, but I like Swedish Fish and I like Sour Patch Kids, but I only like the blue, the yellow, the green, and sometimes the red. So basically orange is out. Like I won't eat the orange Sour Patch Kids. Skittles is like same thing. I'll pretty much eat all the colors except for orange. I thought the red ones were raspberry, but I read the package once and it said strawberry and I just like can't think about it when I eat it because if I think about the fact that it's strawberry, I will puke. Like I can't do it. I should probably just not eat it. It's not like it has any nutritional value. But sometimes I'm just eating a bag of Skittles and I'm just like, well, I don't want to waste food. Like, might as well. And then I'm like, it's strawberry. Ugh. I don't know. Something about it. Um, what else? Lollipops. Like, if it's lemon, lime, or blue raspberry, we're good to go. Everything else is pretty much a no. Um, And then the dressing up part, I was not that serious about it, and I haven't been that serious about it. But now I'm like, wait, like it could be kind of fun when I think about all the possibilities out there of what I could be for Halloween, and then I think about how many Halloweens I'll have in my life. I'm like, wow, I better get started. Like, what the heck? I've been wasting so much time. And in my high school years, I my friends and I did like a Charlie Brown theme the first year. They told me, "Oh, Clara, you can be Woodstock." I was like, "Who is Woodstock?" Because I've never really seen Charlie Brown. So I looked it up, and it's like the little yellow birdie. I was like, "Oh, how cute!" So I went to Michael's and bought literally everything yellow. I think we did Michael's and maybe Party City too. But anyway, just bought like a bunch of yellow stuff. I had like head to toe was like big like ponytails, teased hair, yellow feathers like clipped into my hair, and then I had a yellow t-shirt and black long sleeve under because it can be cold in New England in October. It's like the weather was so weird this year. We had like 80 degrees and then 60 degrees and then 40 degrees and then 60 again and then 50 and then today it's 30 and granted it's November now. But I've also been seeing recently that other parts of the country are getting snow before us. And I have no problem with that if it's like north of us. If it's like, oh, Minnesota got snow before Massachusetts, or Maine, Vermont got really good snow this week. I'm so jealous. But I was seeing like Kentucky and North Carolina getting snow before me. No, that is not okay. I hate climate change. No, because I was looking at pictures the other day of like 2014 and I was like, oh, remember when we would have like 2 to 3 blizzards a year? Like, those were the times. We have videos of us like dancing around, and our house has so many sliding doors. It would just be like the snow. Say this went all the way down to the ground, there's like maybe a foot of space under me. The snow, you could see like snow piles through the windows that were like up to here. I'm like, if you open that door, the snow would be like whoosh all in there. And I'm like, wow, I miss those times when we could actually make like snowbanks out like of all the snow on the driveway and then just sled down and send it down the hill. Like we never get enough snow to do that anymore. Even when it does snow, it melts right away because it's warmer the next day. And it just like, it's so sad. It makes me so sad. But anyway, back to fall. It's just like chill. Like, it's sort of like setting up for winter without all the seasonal depression that comes with it. And it's also very like anticipating the festiveness of the holiday season. And I don't know, Thanksgiving, I don't eat meat, so like turkey, ham, like none of that is really that interesting to me. I also hate stuffing. I think it's gross. I don't really eat cranberry sauce. So basically, I eat mashed potatoes, and my dad got me this weird thing last year. It was actually good. Like I ate it. That's the weird thing about me is I say I'm a picky eater because like I don't eat things that most people do eat, but then I eat a lot of things that most people absolutely refuse to eat. So it's really weird. But it was like this fungus thing. It was like not a mushroom, but it was something that was just like made of fungus. I don't know, but it was good. Like it didn't really taste like anything. It was kind of like rubbery, but I didn't mind that. I was like, just throw some gravy on there, like douse it in gravy, and it's fine. I'll eat it. So that's exactly what I did. In years prior, I had fish, which, like, that's not really a Thanksgiving food. So I'm hoping to maybe go the route we went last year, which was the fungus thingy. I genuinely do not remember the name. I wish I did. And it was not like a tofurkey or something. It was not tofu. It was something else. I don't know what it was. Okay. My second favorite season is definitely winter. What can I say? And the thing is, specifically, it has to be cold. Here's the thing I have always, always, always preferred being cold to being hot. And I mean, like, too cold or too hot. I'm picking too cold every single time. Because here's the thing when you're too hot, like, there's only so much you can do, especially when you're outside. It's like, take as many layers off as you can, and then it's like, well, once you're naked, you're cooked. Like you can't go any further. I'm like you can have as many fans as you want, like whatever, but it just it's not the same. Meanwhile, winter, you can put so many layers on. You can sit by the fire without sweating your butt off. You can drink hot cocoa without sweating. You can wear cozy things like sweatshirts and fuzzy stuff. I'm wearing fuzzy socks for the first time this year. Well, since like last winter, and it just makes me feel so happy because every day I want to wear my fuzzy socks, but I'm like, no, Clara, your feet are gonna be too hot. You're gonna sweat, like blah blah blah. You can't do that yet. It's so annoying. All I want to do is wear my fuzzy, cozy, comfy clothes. I want to wear my fuzzy robe. I want to have all my heavy blankets on the bed. I want to sleep with my fleece weighted blanket. In the summer, I can't do that because I'll be absolutely dying. So, winter, it's just like freedom for me because I can wear all the things that I've been waiting to wear all year. I mean, I love Christmas. I love the holidays, the festivities, like everything, like the vibes are just immaculate. And that's like specifically December, which bite me, it's the best month of the year. And maybe I'll feel differently when I'm an adult and like the family's separated and I'm in charge of hosting and blah, blah, blah. Because people say that's stressful. I don't blame you. But for me right now, not in charge of any houses, I am having the time of my life every December. And then the rest of the winter, I'm a skier. I love it. So obviously, I have to say winter is one of my favorite seasons because I can only ski like a couple months out of the year. And the best snow usually comes like January, February, March sucks most of the time. It'll be like the most random, like one snow in November. That's great. And Vermont, I think, just had it. Oh, the conditions at J Peak looked so good. I was so jealous. I was watching like some videos of people skiing at J Peak on like the 6th, and I was like, why is that not me? Like, that should be me. Like, I'm stuck down here. What the heck? But I don't know. It's the best. I've been skiing for like my whole life and I love my job as a ski instructor. It's so fun. And I also love just free skiing, hitting the slopes, if you know what I mean. Mm, what else? One thing that I can't imagine is living somewhere where it's warm in the winter. Like, how are y'all just like palm trees with Christmas lights? Like that never ceases to amaze me. I can't imagine. I mean, I've had plenty of Christmases, especially lately, where it's been like raining, or at least there's not been snow at the very least. But obviously, the ideal for me is a white Christmas. When does that ever happen anymore? I mean, I don't want to jinx us for this year, but come on. Like, it's snowing in North Carolina and Kentucky, and it's not. Hasn't snowed in Massachusetts. God forbid. So, we'll see if that ever happens. I mean, I know it's going to happen. I can't wait. Oh my gosh. The first snow is like the best day of the year every year. Like, I wake up when you see just like everything covered in snow. It's so pretty. Like, there's nothing like it. And it like sparkles in the sunlight. It's just the best. Um, I mean, I'm gonna do a whole another episode about skiing and everything that comes with that and why I love it so much. I've been raised on it, blah, 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 blah. But just like the winter has so many fun things. And who doesn't love to be bundled up? Like, I just love to be all bundled up and cozy. Like, in the summer, if I want to wear or even just have like a blanket, I'm like dying. I don't know how y'all do it in your like southern states that are warm all the time. Like in Florida, I'm like, do you sleep with blankets? Like I can't. My favorite time of the year is especially for me because I need to sleep with like weight on top of me. That's the best way that I sleep. So when I can sleep with like my weighted blanket or even just like multiple layers of blankets and covers and all that, I feel like so cozy. I sleep so much better. I mean, so much better than any other season when I'm forced to throw all the covers off and be like just dying of heat. Yeah, so that's why I love winter. Just like I can't imagine trying to drink like your peppermint mocha or like your hot cocoa when it's like 70 degrees out. Oh, it just because I've lived here my whole life, it just does not feel right for it to be warm and I get that some people hate the cold, but for me it's like comforting in a way. Like when I feel cold, I think about like skiing and sledding and sleigh rides and just like good jolly winter cheer. I don't know. And then I'm gonna say summer is my third favorite season, or second to least favorite season, whichever way you want to put it. My biggest complaints about summer are the bugs, number one, the heat, number two. I don't know why we just decide every summer for a week that Massachusetts has become Arizona. It actually that's not true because the climate, the difficult part that makes it in some ways even worse is the humidity. You guys, the humidity in this part of the country. Oh my God. You literally will step outside. It'll be like 90 degrees. Wall of just like, oh, you can like feel it. It's horrible. I hate it so much. I hate it so, so, so much. Yeah. So that's my main grievance. I I mean the reason it's before spring mainly is because we don't have school for most of the summer. And if you know me, I love school. I hate homework. I cannot stand having to do homework and just work outside of school in general. If I'm in school, I'm cool. I'm good. I'm locked in, focused academically. I'll do what you ask of me for the most part. Obviously, no one's perfect unless you are, which then, whatever, I'm not talking about you. But I just think having a nice break, being able to sleep in, although the other main reason I like summer is because I love my summer camp job. Oh my gosh, every day I'm like, wow, I miss camp. I miss those kids. I miss the kids. I miss camp. I miss the kids. I miss my coworkers. I miss my friends. I miss camp. I miss camp. I miss camp. I miss camp. Did I mention I miss camp? Yeah. And when I think about like, wow, I have so many more months till camp, I'm like, gosh. But I can't think about that. I have to live in the moment because I'm like, well, it's also my last year in high school, my last year living at home. I need to enjoy senior year. I need to lock in. I don't know where I'm going to college yet. Like, I need to focus. We can't think about camp until all of that is over. Yeah, so that's the things I love about summer. The other thing, like I said before with the sleeping, like my room gets so hot at night because it's like on the upper floor of the house. And there's also like a little overhang. So, like, some of my floor is like not the ceiling to downstairs. It's like just out, like the air is just hitting it from the outside. So, that's not great. We also have woodpeckers that are putting so many holes in like the outside of my bedroom that I'm like worried soon they're actually gonna go like all the way through because there are some deep holes. There are like three or four that are really deep, and I'm like, so one day I'm just gonna see a bird beak like straight through the wall of my room. That's gonna be a fun one. Can't wait for that. um, yeah, I mean, it's been raining a lot. I do like going to the beach in the summer. We don't do it very often, and New England beaches aren't the best. Like, they're not the best for beach stuff. Like, they're just a totally different vibe. If I want to go to a good beach, I'm not picking like Cape Cod as my first pick, but it is really nice seeing like the water is like grayish almost. I don't know. And my other favorite part of summer, my grandparents have a beach house, and we go there quite often, like almost every weekend, and it's right on the water, so it's really beautiful. And they have a pool, we get to swim. I like swimming without your hair like freezing when you step outside. That's nice. Um, Yeah, I don't know. Summer's chill. It reminds me a lot of vacation because we live in a cooler place. We vacation a lot in places that are warmer, especially for like February break, April break. Um, so just like when it's warm, I'm just like, yeah, this is my mental break. This is like no school type. And then spring, that's my least favorite. Spring can catch these hands. Trust me, because you guys, the humidity in spring is so bad. The rain, it's like summer, but then you add a heaping pile of pollen, which I'm allergic to. Yeah, I'm allergic to outside. Isn't everyone around here? Bro, chronically itchy eyes, nose running, everyone's sneezing. You can't tell who's sick and who just has allergies. Everyone's like, oh my God, my allergies are so bad. And then the next week they have COVID. I'm like, what the heck? Um, I just made that up. That's never happened. I just get talking sometimes. I'm like, random thing that's never happened. There you go. Um, 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 um. There's so many allergies. My eyes itch so much. I said that already, but I mean it. You think my eyes itch? Oh, did I mention my eyes itch? Yeah, a lot. And they're just like all the time. It's horrible. Yeah, so the allergies aren't great. The pollen, it's just gross. Like it gets on everything. It gets on your car, it gets on the driveway. It smells, also it smells gross. And the I don't like the smell of rain either. Spring smells are another thing that I don't like. A lot of people love them, which I also understand, but I just like, mm-mm, not for me. The flowers don't really impress me that much. I'm not really a flower type of person. Like, I'd much rather you give me like food than flowers. Obviously, it has to be good food. But flowers, I'm just like, ooh, I don't know how to take care of that. It's just gonna die. I'm like, okay, thanks for the flowers. They would have been better off outside, but thank you. Um, I've never been really given flowers that much. I mean, sometimes like it's just the standard thing that you do. Like after a theater production, for example, I've been given flowers. Like that makes sense. But just normally, like flowers in general, I'm just like, they can stay over there. That's okay. And like they are pretty. I have a favorite flower. It's orchids, but that doesn't mean that I'm like, ooh, like it's not really a redeeming quality of spring for me. Nice things about spring. My birthday's in spring. That used to be a big con, a big fat no. I used to hate my birthday up until very recently. I cried every single year on my birthday. It was like the worst day of the year. It was so bad. Until I got diagnosed with OCD and went to therapy. My first year, like that ninth grade year that I talked about last episode, that was still bad. But then after that, it's gotten progressively better every year. My birthday last year was pretty chill. I'd still like not a big celebrator of my birthday. Um, I haven't been throwing parties the last couple years. I had my 16th birthday, which was also my golden birthday. I I mean, I was in Costa Rica for that. So that was actually the best gift I could have ever asked for because that was one of, if not the best vacation I've ever had. That place was beautiful. So beautiful. Everyone was just amazing. Um, and then last year I turned 17. We did literally nothing. Like, I got presents, which was great. Obviously, I'm super appreciative of that. I also am not great at the whole gift thing. Like, it's my birthday, it's your birthday. Like, not very good at receiving gifts. I'm also not very good at giving gifts. I also just don't need anything. Like, I'm not materialistic like that, really. I mean, I always find stuff to like ask for or whatever, but there were a couple years where I was struggling and I'd be like, my mom would have to give me like a minimum amount of things to put on my Christmas list. Or, yeah, because I would put like nine and she'd be like, Clara, there are more than nine people getting you presents. Like, you have to put more stuff on the list. And I don't know if that's something that every family does. I feel like some families don't do like follow the list, wish list type things, but we do. And I remember as a kid, like, obviously, you can get stuff, you can go off people's lists. That's a risk you're willing to take. And I remember as a child, like, getting stuff off list was like side eye. Little ungrateful brat I was. But now I'm just like, oh, thank you so much. Like, it kind of takes extra thought if you think about it. Because they've taken the time to, get to know you and guess at something that you would like based off what they know about you. And that's more thoughtful in a way than just getting something that you've straight up told them you like. But obviously, I love all the stuff that I get that I ask for because I asked for that. Like, clearly, I wanted it. But anyway, it's also just my family's birthday season. We have a ton of spring birthdays. It's like March, April, May, June, like boom, 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 boom. All the birthdays are like right in a row. So we do a lot of combined celebrations. It'll be like my mom and I, my dad and my his dad, my brother and my aunt, like my uncle, my grandpa, like everyone's just going together, join celebrations like 3 months, 4 months in a row. Because we all have birthdays like back to back to back to back. Oh, my brother and one of my cousins, like everyone's birthdays just somehow lined up in the same months. So that's kind of fun. I do love cake. Birthday cake, cupcakes, all the like birthday treats. I'm all for. And I like watching like other people open their presents, and I do enjoy receiving my own birthday gifts. So, yeah, that's a nice thing about spring. It just, there's something about it. It's like you're so close to the end of the school year, but you have like finals looming over you. And then there's just like, it's raining all the time, super humid, mosquitoes. Did I mention mosquitoes? And the pollen, the seasonal allergies. Like, it's just, I could really do without it. But we'll keep it around for the birthdays. And what else did I say I liked about spring? I don't remember. There's not much. There's not much. But yeah, I feel like that's a pretty solid list. Might be controversial. I feel like not a lot of people share my opinions about the seasons. But to recap, my favorite season is fall, then winter, then summer. Spring comes in a big fat last. Okay? Um, Best things to do in fall? There are so many. But I'm gonna say pumpkin painting because I never really do art anymore, but every time fall comes around, everyone's carving pumpkins. I'm like, no, guys, I'm gonna paint my pumpkin. Me and I have one other friend who does not like pumpkin guts, and we always paint our pumpkins, and everyone else carves them. I'm like, no, we're painting. And she brings the paint, and we do our thing, and we show everyone at the end, and it's great. And they last so much longer when they're not carved because those ones just like collapse. But we've also kept mine inside. So that might also be why she's still going strong. Like I said, I'm scared for the day of collapse. But she's good for now. Just like my Huskies, they're winning. Okay, that was unnecessary, but it's true. And then for also another really popular thing to do in fall is like haunted houses, which I can't do jump scares. I can't do scary stuff, period. So we don't participate in that. And also apple picking. I've been apple picking before, but you guys know how I feel about fruit, so I don't really like touch the apples. I just kind of like walk around. I'm like, "Oh, yeah, that's so cool." I will sometimes try if they have like hot apple cider or apple cider donuts. Like, I don't mind that part. um, and then winter, besides, celebrating the holidays, all the holiday things that we do, cookie decorating, getting together with family, picking a tree, decorating the tree, cutting down the tree, whatever. Yes, we get real trees. I personally, if slash when I become a homeowner, I will be getting a fake tree. Yeah. I'll do a holidays episode for sure. We can talk about that then. But my family does real trees. I'll be doing a fake tree. um, and then obviously, besides the holidays, skiing. Get your butt out to the slopes if you live close enough, if you can afford it, if you have the time, blah, 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 blah. It's not that easy. Trust me, I know. Um, I've been very lucky that I've gotten to do it for this long because I don't know what I would do without it. Like, it's been such a big part of my life. But I don't know. I'm a skiing fan. If you ever get the chance, try it. If you can't ski, you know, snowboard, you can ice skate. Ice skating's cool. I'm terrible at it, but I have tried a couple times. I've gotten better every time I've gone. Gotten a little more confident. So if I just keep it going, I feel like I might not be a totally lost cause. There might be some hope for me. Not going to the definitely not going to the Olympics for ice skating or anything like that, but still. Oh, that's another thing. Winter Olympics and Summer Olympics, the best. So definitely tune into those whenever they're on in those seasons because that is a big highlight whenever those years come around for me. And then spring. Oh, I missed summer. Summer, I mean, go to the beach. Duh. Um, I love when the sand is warm and you can just like lay on the sand. It's so nice. I also like, what the heck? Guys, it's dark out. I'm scared. There's like one plant like waving and it's freaking me out. Anyway, um, yeah, in the summer, definitely go to the beach. Love that. Also, ice cream, because in the winter and even the fall, it gets really too cold to eat ice cream. But in the summer, just like get outside, wear your sunscreen, getting ice cream or I don't know, frozen yogurt, milkshakes, iced coffee, iced drinks, whatever. Being able to eat outside at restaurants is really nice. I swear to God, the phenomenon that like food tastes better when you eat it outside is so true. So, love that. Just like take advantage of all the things that you can't do in the other seasons if you live in a place that actually has like a real 4 seasons like I do. And I would not change it for the world. Like, I know some people just have different desires, different needs in this life, and the, Southern California or whatever other environment just really works for them. But I don't think I'd be able to stand just having the same weather for the entire year with like barely any fluctuation. That would drive me crazy. Because the nice thing is about having differences in every season, like you've heard, I have things I like about every season and things I don't like. So then when the next season rolls around, I get new things I like and get rid of the old things that I was getting sick of, like, not being able to wear blankets or sweating my butt off or the mosquitoes, and all of a sudden we hit fall and there's no more mosquitoes and I can go outside and breathe again and actually live my life without being afraid that I'm gonna look like a burnt freaking lobster after an hour. um yeah, I don't know, it's just like it's nice to have different seasons. That's my main point, okay? And then spring, I don't know what you do in spring. Garden. I hate gardening. That's another thing. My family forces me to garden because, like, we have a garden. So sometimes, occasionally, I do have to help with the yard work and stuff. Usually, it's like for dad's birthday, for Father's Day, and for Mother's Day, or like 3 times where I'm forced to weed and all that stuff that I hate. I'm fully kidding. Like, yes, I hate it. Yes, I do. Like, it genuinely brings tears to my eyes, and I can't explain why. Like, it makes me want to scream, cry, throw up, and run away all at the same time. But I do it. I do it because I have to. Like, I don't have a choice. Washington, not sure what that was about. Did y'all see the Mia Hammond story? That was so sad. Anyway, go Huskies. Go Huskies, and go Huskies. If you know, you know. Um, yeah, spring, if you like gardening, spring is probably your season. I hate gardening, so couldn't be me, but that's nice for you, I guess. I don't know. It's probably nice, like, to get outside if you're an outdoor person after. I'm an outdoor person in the winter. I'm not an outdoor person in, like, the spring is, like, my most indoor season. I don't, I don't need the pollen in my face all day. So yeah, I'm kind of at a loss for like a fun activity to do in the spring. If you have any ideas, please drop them in the comments because I usually just sit in my house and study for finals. Yeah, and wait for summer. There is the spring musical. At least there is for me. That's a redeeming quality of spring is spring musical. Yeah. Well, on that note, thanks for listening, guys. If you got this far, congratulations. I'm doing very minimal editing on this episode, so hopefully. So if I was tapping the microphone, I'm sure I was. And if I said a lot, which I know I did, if I said like a lot, which I'm not sure if I did, but it's possible. I'm so sorry, but thank you for making it all the way here. I have not been saying this like after I'm done speaking. But if you enjoyed this video, please like it and leave a comment because I love chatting with you guys, seeing what you have to say. Follow or subscribe to the channel. I also post shorts sometimes. I have to try to be better about that. I haven't posted on the TikTok or Instagram for the podcast in a while, but I will be getting back to it soon. So follow the TikTok and Instagram. It's Live Laugh Love Life Pod. At Clara Luna, I think. Should be. The podcast is also on Spotify, so you can follow it on Spotify and rate it and review it, which I think I only have one review and know who it's from, or not a review, a rating, and it's 5 stars. So yeah, just if you like this stuff, please continue to support me. I make absolutely no money from this, but it simply just brings me joy to get new followers and like see that people are actually listening to what I have to say, because I don't know, just makes me feel good. And yeah, I hope you all have a great week. See you next time. Bye.